Living Local Carolina with Katie Turner. Local trends, shopping, dining, and more. This is Living Local Carolina.
This segment is sponsored by Palm Mechanics. Well, good morning and thanks for joining us today again on Living Local Carolina. Today I'm joined again by Matt Dix. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing great. Now, you're the owner of Palm Mechanics and you're working on a job today. It's right behind us. Look at this beautiful palm tree that you guys have been working on.
Yes, ma'am. We are actually doing some diamond cuts on some Pendo palms, as well as some full service on some Palmetto palms. We work with all species of palms, just get them in a thriving state.
Love it. So the reason why we're doing this segment today is we wanted to be able to show what the process looks like whenever you actually come out to somebody's house and work on these trees. What are some reasons why your customers have called Palm Mechanics instead of trying to do this themselves?
One of the bigger reasons we find is lack of knowledge to the types of palm trees they have and how to care for them properly. Another real big reason is not having the proper tools. You know, we don't use chainsaws on our palm trees. We've spent years dialing in our handcrafted process. Another big reason is ladders. You know, some of these trees can get pretty tall and sketchy. Not to mention the amount of debris that come off of these trees. Transportation issues, no way to really haul this stuff away. Any of those reasons, we're here to help.
And we were looking at some of these palm fronds earlier. Is that what they're called?
These are actually boots.
The boots.
Yes, ma'am.
He's all about the education, y'all.
Yes, ma'am. Let me grab
Show me one of these
for
boots. This is why you shouldn't try to do it yourself. You're gonna get hurt.
These things can be pretty messy, pretty rough. If you'll notice, there's spikes on the side here that can cut you, have you bleeding. Also, you'll notice how it's real wet right here. These things actually act as a pocket holding the dirt, creating extra moisture issues, the bugs, the germination. So with us cutting these off, it's a diamond cut, cleaning these trunks up, we basically eliminate those pockets for the pest and get the tree overall just easier to look at and work with.
And I've said this before, but once you see what a good palm tree looks like, you never go back. He has ruined palm trees for me. Whenever I drive around, I know if he's done a palm tree or not. Because, I mean, look at this. It's ridiculous. It looks so much better. And it really just makes you happy to go in your yard.
It does. It does. Thank you.
All right, so you mentioned this before, but you guys do not use chainsaws for a number of reasons. What are some of those reasons?
One of the biggest reasons, really, this is just an example. This side here has been cut with a chainsaw. Looks like you put a beaver in the tree and let him chew on it.
It does.
This side here, super clean, easier to work with. That's our cut. It just makes a big difference on the tools you use and how to care for these trees properly. Tools is the big thing.
And it also gives you the freedom to be able to do these jobs, you know, later at night or early in the morning. We're not making hardly any noise right now, and it's pretty early.
Absolutely. We do night jobs. Some of our motels, when the pools close at night, we go in and we're able to do all of that. First thing in the morning, we kind of slide in, extremely quiet. All the tools we use don't make noise.
Love it. So if somebody's watching right now and they have a palm that they want you to come check out, what are the options on how they can get that taken care of?
We tried our best to make this process as easy as possible. Like most others, we do a on-site free evaluation estimate. And for some of our busier customers, I'd say, we have an online option. You can send us photos of the trees or trees you have concerns about, and we can do an evaluation that way. Basically, you can send us a photo via text, email. You can send us a photo online at our website, Facebook Messenger. Whatever's easiest for you, send those photos in. We'll give an evaluation, shoot you a price that same day. If that's something that we can lock in together, then we'll go ahead and get you set on the schedule. We have a new website, that's palmmechanics843.com, or you can give us a call at 843-455-4456.
We'll be back right after this break with more Living Local Carolina.
Well, thanks for joining us today on Living Local Carolina, everyone. I have my friend Lion Flood back in the studio today. Thanks for coming back on the show.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me. That's appreciative.
Oh, I love seeing you. I love seeing you do your little tricks, you know, up close magic.
Yes.
That's your thing?
It is. I just want to make sure people understand it's about them, not the magic.
Yeah. What trick you got for us today?
Influence is one of the things that I've been working on. So I want you to do me a favor. Take the die. All I want you to do, Katie, is think of a number between 1 and 6. I'm going to turn my head so I cannot see and give you any kind of influence. The number you're thinking of, have it with your palm, the number up, and cover it up with your palm. Do that now for me,
with
please.
The die?
Yes, have the number you're thinking of, palm, face up, and cover it up with your palm. Let me know once you're done.
Okay.
Give me no clue as to what it is. You got it?
Got it.
All right, perfect. I'm going to turn it on. I can't see it, right?
You can't see
All right, perfect. Just think of the die, your number in your eye. Look at me in the eye. It's 3.
How did you know?
Oh, my goodness. How did I know? It's the question, right?
I love it.
It is 3. Look at that.
The proof is in the pudding, folks. It was a 3.
Yes.
I love it. So we were just talking close-up magic.
Yes.
You have all these little things that you can do where people can feel involved, and you can
Absolutely.
take their own rings and stuff. So
Yeah.
he's not just bringing his own props all
Right.
the time, you know, folks.
Yeah.
Where can people come and see you?
Make sure you call the Asher Theater and get there early because tickets have been selling out fast. But the Asher Theater is the main place that people can see me right now. 4 p.m. currently on Saturday, matinee show. Family, 13 and older for kids, we suggest just because the magic's a little sophisticated and we want them to have fun. But one of the best things I always say is catch me if you can. That's my moniker. And it's the Tides of Magic, Myrtle Beach's premier solo parlor magic show. Catch me if you can.
Catch me if you can. Love
Ooh,
it.
I
Lion
like that.
Flood. So great to see you, and thanks for coming back on the show.
Yes, thank you guys for having me.
Of
Thank you.
course.
Welcome to Epic Discounts by BestReviews.com. I'm Melissa Bergamini.
And I'm Jacob Palmer.
Be sure to take out your phone and scan the QR code on your screen so you can save on some amazing products. First up, let's beat the heat with the Dreo Tower fan. So if you're looking for a powerful yet quiet cooling fan this summer, this is a must-have.
I think people are gonna love it, Alyssa, because it features a sleek, modern design. It will go perfectly in any room, and its advanced air circulation system ensures your space stays cool and comfortable. With 3 different speeds and an oscillating feature, and even a sleep mode, you can customize the airflow exactly how you want it.
Oh, I like that sleep mode option there. Next, we have the Philips portable Bluetooth speaker. Perfect for bringing music really anywhere you go.
Anywhere you want to be this summer, this speaker will deliver a rich, clear sound in a compact, portable design. It's perfect if you're hosting a backyard barbecue or just lounging by the pool, and it's great for relaxing at home too, the golf course. With this model, it will offer great sound quality with up to 10 hours of playtime, and that stood out in the Best Reviews testing lab. And once again, it's perfect, so don't worry about the pool or rain.
Yeah, you bring up golf course. I'm gonna throw this in my golf bag because it is easy enough to bring anywhere you go. Now, if you're someone who loves having ice on hand, check out the Dumo's Ice Maker, the countertop ice machine.
Now, this used to be an unthinkable luxury, but with this sleek ice maker, you can make your own fresh, chewable ice in just 6 minutes. You're not wasting time because it's just 6 minutes. It can produce up to 26 pounds of ice per day, and the compact size makes it perfect for your kitchen counter. Super easy to use. This has got it all.
Jacob, you had me sold there with the 6 minutes, whether you're making iced coffee, cocktails, or just ice for your water. This machine, it is a total game changer. And for all the grill masters out there like Jacob, you're gonna love the Alpha Grillers grilling accessories set.
It's that time of year and you need every tool you can get for the grill. And with this set, you get tongs and spatulas as well as a meat thermometer and a cleaning brush. And what I love about it is that it's got a premium stainless steel design, ensuring durability, and the ergonomic handle will make it even easier whether you're making burgers, veggies, seafood. These tools will help you cook like a pro.
Yeah, a perfect gift for all the dads out there. Let's let's get a look at all 4 products one last time. Take out your phone and scan the QR code on your screen and get ready to scan, shop, and save with epic discounts by bestreviews.com.
We'll be back right after this break with more Living Local Carolina.
Well, thanks so much for joining us today on Living Local Carolina. I love being in the studio, especially when I get to talk to authors. And I'm joined by Desiree Middleton. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing wonderful.
Awesome.
Why don't you go ahead and tell our viewers your style of writing?
So I've recently developed a new style of writing. I'm into urban fiction novels now. I just released my second back in November of 2023, and it is a series called Married to the Enemy. It's very exciting. It gives me so much excitement because I'm able to allow my imagination to just take over and run wild. And so those 2 books are very much full of plot twists, full of a lot of murder mystery if you're into that. Full of all of the things that you would probably see in a Tubi movie.
I love it. You're actually the first author that I've had in here that writes that sort of mystery genre, so that's really interesting. Have you always been interested in this since you were a kid? I mean, you published your first book in 2019, right?
Yes, so I published my first book in 2019, and it's called Finding the Beauty in Ugly Situations. And it's more so about my life, about myself, things that I had gone through and how I still remained positive and was able to overcome those things. And then after I wrote that book, I'm like, well, there's not much else I can write about myself.
Not yet.
And so I was like, I still wanted to write, I still wanted to release books, but I was like, what else can I write about? And I started following this author named Ashley Antoinette. And she writes these books, these like urban fiction books, and I read like 3 of her series in like a month. And I was like, wait a minute, I really, really like this. Like, I can create some characters like this. And so I sat down one day and I started doing it, and it was just coming just like that. And I think the best part about it is that you can make up people. You can make your characters do what you want them to do, how you want them to do it, whatever direction you want them to go. Like, my imagination just takes over.
Oh, I love it so much. So when you talk about twists, can you give me an example, or is that giving too much away?
No, yeah, I can absolutely give you an example. So the crazy thing about the first book that I wrote, urban fiction that I wrote, Married to the Enemy, when I wrote that book, I was going through a divorce myself.
Oh.
So many people were interested in the book because they thought it was a tell-all about my marriage. So eyes were on it before the book was even completed. And so when I first released it, the book sold about 250 copies within the first 2 weeks. And that was a goal for me, one that I didn't think I was going to achieve, because I was like, wow. And it was because, everybody wanted to know, what is she going to talk about in this book? And then I think when they actually read it and realized it had nothing to do with me or my marriage, it was more like, oh, wait a minute, but it's still a good book. So one of the plot twists in the book, the series, in the first book, Melody is the main character. She's a young lawyer who is trying to find herself and trying to find her way. She meets a man, she falls in love, gets married. But in the second book, we find that Melody's perfect husband might just be the enemy.
We'll leave it at that, folks. But you are now working on another book with your daughters.
Yes.
Where can people stay updated on this sort of thing?
So I am on all social media. I am on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, all under @AuthorD. And then I also have my website, which is www.authordesiree.com. And I pretty much post every day, literally, on all sites. So I'm pretty active on social media. So I normally try to keep people updated as to what I have going on through my social media sites. I actually just launched my online bookstore. And so, of course, I'm going to be selling my books through the bookstore, but I'm also going to be including other authors' pieces and works through the bookstore as well.
All right, thank you so much for joining us
Thank
today.
you for having me.
Absolutely. Guys, if you want to check out some of her books, where's that website that people can find again?
It's www.authordesiree.com.
Don't forget to like our page on Facebook and follow us on Instagram and Twitter. How to use the QR code. Just open the camera app on your smartphone, iPad, or tablet. Point your device at the QR code so the QR code appears on your screen. Your device will recognize the QR code and show you a notification. Click that notification and you'll come to our website. Living Local Carolina, weekday mornings at 9:30 on WBTW News 13.